So, good morning students. Today we are just taking the revision of the topics that we have learned in the earlier classes, that is the type of the function and types of the relation. So, I am taking one more question to prove that the relation. So, let us see that question. That question is, show that our relation are in set of the integers, that is z, given by r is equals to all those pair ab, where 2 divides a minus b is an equivalence relation. So now we are proving that this is an equivalence relation, as we have learned earlier also that what is the equivalence relation. If the relation is symmetric, reflexive and transitive, then it is known as an equivalence relation. So let us see first what can be happen when we are taking a reflexive. So what is a reflexive relation? We have taken, we know that if A belongs to R, for all A belongs to capital A, then it is known as a reflexive relation. But here what is A? Capital A is our set of integers, that is Z. So now let me check, is A belongs to R or not? If A belongs to R, that means A minus, that means 2 divides A minus A, that means 2 divides 0, and we know that 0 is divisible by every number, as 0 is divisible by every real number. Therefore, we can say A belongs to R, and therefore R is reflexive. Therefore, R is reflexive. Now, as it is done that it is a reflexive, so let us see what is done for the symmetric. Now, let us recall the property for the symmetric relation. Symmetric means if AB belongs to R, then it must be BA belongs to R. So let me see this. Now if AB belongs to R, so we start from here. AB belongs to R. That means 2 divides A minus B. Now if A minus B is divisible by 2, then obviously B minus A is also divisible by 2. That means 2 divides B minus A. So this will give us that B minus A belongs to R, and therefore R is symmetric. So now we have seen that here reflexive and symmetric, two properties are satisfied. Now third property, that is a transitive. So let me see the transitive. So what we can say for transitive property? Yes, AB and BC. If this 2 belongs to R, then this will give that AC belongs to R. So we are starting with this, that AB and BC belongs to R. So let me start. AB and BC belongs to R. That means 2 divides A minus B and 2 divides B minus C. Okay. So let me see A minus C. So what can be A minus C? A minus B plus B minus C. So remember, if 2 number is divisible by 2, then the addition or the subtraction will also divisible by 2. Therefore, this will give that 2 divides A minus C. C, and therefore AC belongs to R. Therefore, R is transitive. So, as this R is a symmetric, is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive, therefore, R is an equivalence relation. So, the question is, when we have to prove that this is the equivalence relation, we are again repeating what we have to prove. It is a reflexive, it is symmetric, and it is a transitive. So, this is only the just a quick division of that what is the equivalence relation. Now, the next question I am taking, that is of the topic 1 and onto function. So let me take that question. Second one. In that you can note down this question in your notebook. Let me see next question. Next question is the function from R to R is defined as f of x is equals to x upon x square plus 1. Then the question is, this function is neither 1 nor onto. So let me see, it is 1 or not. We have to prove this function is not 1 and not onto. So for the 1 is, now for the 1 is what we require, that for the different element, if we are taking two x1 and x2, two element x1 and x2 which are not equal, and if the image is same, then we can say it is not 1. So let me take what can be x1 and x2. So I am trying to give here, let x1 x2 belongs to R, and f of x1 is equals to f of x2. If f of x1 is equals to f of x2, that means x1 upon x1 square plus 1 is same as x2 upon x2 square plus 1. So, if we cross multiply, then this will be x1 x2 square plus x1. So, when we cross multiply it, this will be x1 x2 square plus x1 is equals to x2 x1 square plus x2. So, let me simplify it. So, this is x1 x2 square minus x2 x1 square, this two, plus x1 minus x2. That means we are changing this step, we are taking this step on the right hand side. So then this will become, from this to x1 x2 is common, so x2 minus x1. Here x2 minus x1, that's why taking minus common. So here x2 minus x2. So that means x1 x2 minus 1 and x2 minus x1. These are the factors of this equation. So what can be, when we are taking the final 0, that means solving this. So x1 x2 is equals to 1 or x2 is equals to x1. Okay, let me again repeating for the 1 case. What is the definition? Therefore x1 x2 belongs to R, f of x1 is equals to f of x2. Now just apply definition of the function. There is a x1 upon x1 square plus 1, x2 upon x2 square plus 1. Cross multiply and then we are finding this. So this will give us that if f of x1 is equals to f of x2, then two possibilities are there. Maybe x2 is equals to x1 or x1 is equals to x1 x2 is equals to 1. That means if we are taking x2 equals to x1, then the function is 1. But here the another condition is there. So we will work on the second one. What it is? x1 x2 is equals to 1. So that's why I am taking, let x1 is equals to 2 upon 5. Then x2 I can take 5 5 by 2. So x1 into x2 is equals to 1. Now let me find out what can be the f of x1. So f of x1, that is f of 2 by 5. So let me apply here 2 by 5. So 2 by 5 upon 2 by 5 square, that is 4 by 25 plus 1, that is equals to 2 by 5 upon 4 plus 25, that is 29 by 25. 5 5 by 25, that is 10 by 20. Let me find out for the f of x2. So this is f of 5 by 2. So what it is? So this will be 5 by 2 upon 25 by 4 plus 1. That will equals to 5 by 2 upon 25 by 4 plus 1. So this is 29 by 4. 2 2s are cut. So 5 2s are 10 by 29. So what we are getting, you can check here that here our x1 and x2 are not equal, but f of x1 and f of x2 are equal. So therefore we can write down this. So therefore x1 is equals to 2 by 5 and x2 is equals to 5 by 2. F of x1 is equals to f of x2. Therefore f is not 1 1. So now you understood, student, how to find it. This is our 1 1, because this is not the function where we can directly consider any values. So that's why we have solved first, taking the definition of the 1 1 function and finding that there are two possibilities. First, x1 into x2 is equals to 1 or x2 is equals to x1. So ये वाले फंक्शन में अगर x2 minus x1 है, there are some element हमें मिल रहे हैं. For that the 1 1 base is satisfied. But there are so many elements are there in an R such that it will not satisfy the property of 1 1. As there are x1 into x2 is equals to 1. So we can take x1 and x2 like this. Any element you can take whose product is 1, and then you can find out the value of the function. If the value of the function are same, function give you the same images, that means our function is not 1 1. So 1 1ness is now proved. That is, function is not 1 1. So let me see the next onto. So for ontoness, what we can take, we are taking any one element from the codomain, and here the codomain is R. So I am taking one element as a 1. Let y is equals to 1 belongs to codomain R. So what is happened if you take f of x is equals to 1, such that f of x is equals to 1. We are taking y is equals to 1. So therefore we will have f of x means x upon x square plus 1 is equals to 1. So therefore this will give x is equals to x square plus 1. So this will become x square minus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Just transpose this x. So x square minus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now here we can find out the factor such that we can get some x. So let me find out the factor. So I am using your delta method. So d is equals to d square minus 4ac. Minus 1 square minus 4 into 1 into 1. That is 1 minus 4 minus 3, which is less than 0. That means for this equation, this type of equation, there does not exist any x in a real number such that this equation is satisfied. So we can write here, therefore there does not exist any x belongs to R such that f of x can become 1. F of x become 1, that is 1. So therefore our function is not on. So this is proved that the function is not 1 1 and not on here. But this is the different question which we have seen in the classes. So therefore we have taken this as the division of the questions. So you can solve this question further. Thank you and have a nice day.